Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight's game is presented by the Kime Company, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Stocker Concrete, Grandview Exterior Systems, the Cush Financial Group, and PAC Drilling. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Yesterday's rain has gone away and high school softball is back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Division 5, Region 19, East 2 District Championship action on the way as the Claymont Mustangs take on the Martin's Ferry Purple Riders. Good afternoon, everybody. Nick McWilliams and Aaron Stump, your broadcast crew today. Stumpy, I know that you and I both were thinking to ourselves yesterday when the game got postponed due to that inclement weather, oh man, what's this going to do to our schedule? That means you and I get a doubleheader here today.
A doubleheader today. Beautiful complex here, and the hospitality's been great. And looking forward to some really good four teams playing here the next couple of games. Looking forward to some great games.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing who takes the next step. Not only who gets the district championship hardware, but also who gets to move on to those regional rounds. And it's amazing how fast the field narrows down this time of year.
Yeah, you're used to coming off those games where you're winning 10-0, 15-3 or whatever. The score is usually pretty big margins. But to your point, the pitching gets ratcheted up, the fielding gets ratcheted up, the batting, it just gets more excited. And to your point, it just jumps another level each round.
Looking forward to bringing this here live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We got to catch up with both head coaches as Jerry Magistro from Martins Ferry and Allie Edwards from Claymont. You're locked into the Wood Electric pregame show from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Big Z Sports has tournament softball on the way right after this.
We invite you to discover Kime Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Kime is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Kime Home Center in Charm or online at kimehome.com. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show, live from Cambridge as district championship action on the way in Division 5 and Region 19 and the East 2 district championship as we go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group and its head coach for Martins Ferry and Jerry Magistro. And Coach, obviously a really big opportunity here for a district championship. I know you guys are very, very excited to be here today.
Yes, we are. The kids are all excited. The coaches are excited. The community is. This has been a great group of kids. They played well for me in a lot of games and came back in a lot of games that we were losing. They're one of that type that never gives up, and hopefully they worked hard in the off season and all through the season, and I think they're ready and being ready to play. Yeah.
Now, I know whenever they say you get to this point of the tournament, no one's looking at your record anymore, but you guys had a fantastic regular season, to get to this point. What were a few of the things that were clicking so well for the Riders? Okay, well, I think it was a team thing because we sort of got together as a team more and more as the season went on. We got on our hitting, we had a lot of big gun hitters, but we also had a lot of slappers, and with that combination and all I'm doing, that's how you win games. Our pitching did well. We even had a junior and a freshman that both did good, and defense has been playing pretty good. So it was a combination of a lot of preparation from your good coaches and stuff, and in the team buying into what we're selling. Now, when it comes to this matchup, we were at the Claymont-Ridgewood game on Monday, and I think a lot of teams or a lot of people had known how good Ridgewood had been against Claymont this season, but it was the Mustangs who had a great pitching performance that ultimately got them here to this point. What have you guys seen whenever you're looking at the Mustangs, and kind of how have you been preparing for this?
Well, they're a great team. Every year they're good. The coaches do a great job with them. They got great players. They're good. If you want to beat this team, you got to be on your game all the way around, from running bases, the defense, offense, pitching, hitting, because they're a good team, well coached, and they'll be ready to play too. So it's going to take a great team effort to beat this team.
And finally, for your coach, this is a game that was supposed to be played yesterday. Obviously, we know how Ohio weather works out. Is there ever any kind of tall task for coaches whenever it comes to a game being delayed, trying to keep everybody's head in it and have to wait that extra 24 hours?
Yeah, what you do on those cases, because you're ready to go play a game, but at least they let you know ahead of time. So that way you don't give up a practice, too, because I've been in a lot of games in the past where I'd ride right to the place, turn right back around, and you lose almost like a whole day, you're saying. So, yeah, it hurts both, but we're both in the same boat. You just get another day extra to practice and prepare. So that's how I look at it,
Well, we appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck to the Riders here today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Head Coach Jerry Magistro for the Martins Ferry Purple Riders, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stay tuned. You'll hear from Head Coach Allie Edwards at Claymont right after this on the Wood Electric pregame show.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Needenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal and Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show. District Championship softball on the way here with Big Z Sports from Cambridge City Park as the Claymont Mustangs take on the Martins Ferry Purple Riders. We go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group, and it's head coach Allie Edwards for those Mustangs. Coach, we got to see you guys earlier on this week with a big win over Ridgewood, a win that I know made you guys celebrate quite a bit. It's not surprising at all, but what a performance on the mound from a freshman and Lexus player. The fact that she was able to basically shut down a Ridgewood offense that had given you fits earlier in the year. I know that was a big moment. Having a freshman step up like that, how cool was that to watch?
Yeah, it was very cool. I think I can speak for a lot of people when I say that we always knew that she was that kind of kid. She has that fight in her, and for being so young, she's very focused. Her and Abby Johnson work really well together.
Now, on the other side of the coin, only giving up the one run is obviously a big deal, only giving up a handful of hits. But offensively, you guys had some pretty timely hits and some really timely base running, too, to get those initial runs across the board. Seeing all that pay off with, the work throughout the season to focus on taking advantage of a moment, I know that had to be something that really made you as a coach smile. Yeah, I was really proud of them, as always, but that's something that's not talked about a lot. Seeing the work that they put in behind the scenes just work out for the kids is very special. And looking at what you guys have before you, a chance for a little bit of history here for Claymont softball. Not trying to put any extra pressure on the Mustangs. I know you guys have probably been talking about that leading up to this, but what would that mean to not only the school but also you, as it's still kind of in the early stages of your coaching career? Yeah, a district championship win would be huge for our school and program, but more importantly for the girls. I haven't told them yet, but a win tonight makes history for Claymont, and I couldn't be more proud of these kids, and no one deserves it more than they do. And the last question for you, looking across the field, it's a very good Martins Ferry team on paper, going up and down through their schedule. You guys have a few common opponents where you can base some things off of, but what have you guys been doing in preparation over the past couple of days to get ready for this game? Oh yeah, they're extremely good. We know what they're about, and we put in very good days of practice Tuesday and Wednesday to prepare for them. But this group of Mustangs won't back down, and they're prepared for anybody. Well, always appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck to the Mustangs. Thank you. Head Coach Allie Edwards for the Claymont Mustangs, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stay tuned. We've got the night's first pitch from Cambridge City Park on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Cambridge and your Wood Electric pregame show. Almost time for the first pitch tonight in high school softball action in a district championship showdown. Division 5, Region 15, East 2 district championship, in fact. Time to go to our Stalker Concrete starting lineups. And Mr. Aaron Stump, why don't you start things off for us today with the Martins Ferry Purple Riders.
For head coach Jerry Magistro, batting first and pitching, number 12, Maddie Lucas. Batting second, playing third base, number 5, Michaela Golf. At shortstop, number 8, Gianna Chirpis. Batting fourth, number 7, playing second base, Gracie Lucas. Batting fifth in center field, number 4, Keegan Brandon. At first base, number 10, batting sixth, Tori Long. In the seventh spot, left fielder, number 1, Kendall Brandon. Followed by number 3, playing right field, Ella Mamone. And batting ninth, the designated player, number 15, Olivia Reese.
As for your starting lineups for the Claymont Mustangs, leading things off for them today, it will be number 25, Ava Edwards, the second baseman. Then it's number 11, Adri Malone, the right fielder. Peyton Lawhun at third base, wearing number 16. Number 19, Hayden Lawhun, the shortstop. Batting fifth, Riley Fair, the first baseman, number 9. Number 10's Aubrey Cottrell in center field. Lexus Blair in the starting circle, wearing number 4. Bryn Wise in left field. And rounding out the lineup will be Abby Johnson, the catcher, number 14, as Edwards stands in and sees strike number 1, and we are underway. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, bringing you all of the action here live from Cambridge. Next offering, a little bit inside from Lucas, now 1-1. Edwards, always a speed threat out there. We'll see the 1-1 count. Swung on, Tapper to the left side as she got jammed and fouls it off to her sister in the third base coach's box.
Ava's been a multi-sport athlete for years. It seems like we've been saying her name a lot the last several years. And, again, just a really good athlete.
Working quickly, the 1-2 line drive. Diving attempt from the shortstop and can't quite grab it there was Chirpus. So a lead-off single for Edwards will get the Claymont dugout fired up. Great piece of hitting. She got jammed again. Just got her hands to it the best she possibly could to try to drive through it and got it past a diving Chirpus.
Yeah, just using those athletic abilities of her. Like you said, she motors down here. She is a threat to steal second every pitch.
Adri Malone rounds the bunt, pops it up, though, and it's going to be over the first baseman's head. Now a scramble. Edwards is going to try to get there in time. Not in time, as she will be thrown out at second. So the sacrifice does not work out as it's a fielder's choice. And if you're Malone, you're thinking, man, you got to get that ball down. And for Edwards, nothing she could do as she got thrown out at second.
No, she did the smart thing. Again, it looked like it was going to be caught right away, so she stayed close to first base. And when it dropped, it actually worked out for Claymont, but unfortunately for Ava, kind of got her caught in no man's land.
Now Peyton Lawhun will stand in. The third baseman sees ball 1 too low. We were watching in the pregame warm-ups. Pretty good infield here from Martins Ferry. Chirpus at shortstop definitely has an arm from that position. Next offering runs high in the zone, now 2-0. Yeah, anything hit towards the shortstop in Chirpus, good luck beating out that arm.
Yeah, she's quite an athlete herself right now. Like you said, Nick, watching warm-ups, you don't want anything near.
The 2-0 draws a little bit lower at the letters, so that will be as cold. Strike to Lawhun. Now a 2-1 count. Next delivery high at the eyes, now 3-1. Lucas on the mound, one of a pair of pitchers they like to use, do these Purple Riders. 3-1, swung on, fouled straight back out of play. We'll go to a full count. Coach Jerry Magistro had a lot of praise for this Purple Riders team. Didn't really give much of the credit to the coaching staff, said it was all the girls. 3-2, swung on, popped up, left side, trailing towards foul territory. Third baseman reaches out and makes the grab deep in foul territory, as that was Michaela Cole who did a great job locating and tracking it down.
Yeah, when you're not really familiar with the ball diamond, it's hard to go all out and get that. Afraid you're going to hit the fence, but Michaela Cole doing a great job there getting the second out for the Purple Riders.
Hayden Lawhun will come in now. The shortstop goes after the first one she sees, fouls it right up over our heads. And, Stump, that's something you and I are going to have to definitely keep an eye on, as we've got an open-face press box that we're sitting in right down the first base line.
I have no doubt you'll protect me, Nick.
It's been a while since I tried to barehand the ball, man.
So what you're telling me, just defend yourself, buddy.
Well, I have to lean in front of you, so it'll be me who's the one who eats it. The 0-1 delivery, inside and high, as it had Lawhun kind of leading out of the way.
Yeah, so if you hear a thud and another thud, it could be Nick getting hit by the ball and Nick hitting the floor then, but we'll cover for you.
You can take it from there. The 1-1 way outside and a high. Now a 2-1. Almost looked like a pitch out there. I know it wasn't, but almost looked like it, to give you it perspective. Beautiful day here from Cambridge. Couldn't ask for better weather after we had the storms that rolled through yesterday. Field looks immaculate for how much rain came down.
Yeah, the Cambridge staff here did a great job. Field looks great. And, again, everyone was well prepared, ready to go today.
Catches the outside corner, full count. Now a payoff pitch upcoming. As Lawhun looked down to her first base coach, thought it was outside, but just clips the corner. Lucas ready. Her 3-2. High and away. Throw goes down and almost goes into center field. It was ball 4. So advancing there was Malone. As Lawhun draws the walk. That could have been dangerous there if the catcher throws that away into center field.
Yeah, the second baseman there, Gracie Lucas, did a great job of getting that ball. But to your point, Nick, that goes into center field, possibly going to third base there.
Riley Fair, the first baseman, will come in. Outside and away. Have noticed here in the early goings for Lucas, not afraid to work up in the zone. A lot of rises.
Done a nice job up in the zone, and just outside that zone, she's going to have to figure out what that umpire look out there. Okay, that was close. That hit her roof. That's impressive right there.
Now a 1-1.
Though I'm impressed. You didn't even flinch. I'm impressed.
Well, that was way to our left.
I'm not sure Jake even saw it, though. So.
Well, he's He's got the protection. He's got that little centerpiece that will protect it. I'm just going to protect the wireless camera. 1-1. Fair sees it on the outside corner, now 1-2, and she looks up and knew it caught the outside corner. Great location if Lucas can keep it right there. Although we'll have to definitely have our heads on the swivel if that's where she's locating. 1-2 is cut on and missed as Lucas goes upstairs, so a pair of Claymont runners get stranded. We go to the bottom of the first on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Home half of the first coming up in this district championship showdown as the Martins Ferry Purple Riders will be coming to the plate. Stump, you and I were talking after the end of that top of the first inning. For the Mustangs, they did have 2 runners that got stranded, but you know what? A little confidence boosters there as they were putting balls into play. Obviously, something you're going to want to do in the early goings here. Get your eyes set, kind of get ready to go, and know what the pitcher's going to be bringing to you. That does bear the question, though. Ferry does use a pair of different pitchers, so we'll see if Coach Jerry Magistro and company end up seeing something like that, and ultimately we'll end up, making a switch. But we'll see what the Mustangs are able to do with the rest of the lineup and into the next inning.
Yeah, I'm sure the stomach's got all sorts of butterflies, but I really give it to Coach Allie Edwards right now. The team looks really relaxed, and that's hard to do tournament time with all the distractions going on. And again, you're in a winner-go-home situation, but for the first half of the inning, I thought Claymont looked good and, again, really has a shot to take this thing.
A pitcher-pitcher battle to start things off here as the first offering there to Maddie Lucas is outside, possibly a bit low. Now 1-0.
I don't care who you are. When you're the pitcher and leading off, that's pretty cool.
1-0 popped up over top of our heads, now 1-1. Thing with Lexus Blair, just a freshman, and we had been told a lot about how she had grown as a pitcher and had improved throughout the year and really worked on a lot of stuff. And boy, we were shown that on Monday's win against Ridgewood as that next one high and away, only giving up by our count 2 hits the entire game to a Ridgewood lineup that had put 12 on that Claymont pitching staff and defense earlier in the year. 2-1, popped up, shallow territory, charging and making the grab is Fair from first base. Great hustle there for the first baseman and great reaction time for out number 1.
Yeah, for Alexis Blair, she has had a whole season under her belt again, so that always helps. And a lot of the competitions you saw in the IVC, that's a good league overall, and being able to go in that day in and day out really prepares you for this time of the year.
Michaela Cole, the third baseman, the lefty. A bunt attempt, charging is Fair from first, delivered on to first, and getting the out there as Edwards with a picture-perfect cover will retire Cole. Nice-looking play on the 3-4 ground out.
Yeah, Riley Fair doing a really good job charging the mound there. No hesitation. And what you said, Nick, Ava Edwards getting right over to first there. Thought it was going to be a close play. Actually executed it very well. Didn't even make it close.
Miss Fair from first base saying, hey, first baseman can throw too. As Gianna Chirpus, the shortstop, stands in. Very dangerous bat in this Riders lineup. 1-0 deliveries there on the outside corner. Oh, take it away just a little bit away. 2-0. Next one for Chirpus. or 2 chirpers, I should say, misses again just outside. Now 3-0. Chirpus digs back in. Blair ready to go. Her next delivery high in the zone, so a 4-pitch walk to the Ferry shortstop will be a 2-out base runner, and that'll bring Gracie Lucas, the second baseman, in. Something that Coach Magistro in the pregame Stump said that they were not afraid to do. They had some pretty big hitters in the lineup, not afraid to slap and bunt the ball all over the place. Make the defense beat you. On the inside corner to Lucas for a called strike 1. Next delivery just off the outside corner. You see Johnson behind the plate trying to pull it back in from the outside corner.
Tell you, she does a heck of a job framing there, making life difficult for the umpires, which is exactly what you ask out of your catchers.
Blair gets the heat right by her now, 1-2. Go back to Major League. Give him the heater, Ricky.
Forget the curveball.
1-2 delivery up in the zone. Couldn't get Lucas to chase. Now a 2-2 count. Fantastic crowd on hand from both Claymont and Martins Ferry on hand around the outfield fence. Next delivery from Blair. Sky to the right side. Right fielder trailing over towards the line and making the grab for out number 3 is going to be Malone. On to the second. No score here from Cambridge.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Uriksville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Uriksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Uriksville, 740-922-9084.
Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison. Technology is our closest branch, a legacy of looking forward. Growing with you today for a better tomorrow. Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as Aubrey Cottrell at the plate saw strike 1 on the outside corner, then cut through on the inside corner. Now an 0-2 count for Miss Cottrell, the center fielder today for the Mustangs. We saw Cottrell make one heck of a snag Monday to end that win over Ridgewood. 1-2 delivery, fouled off, and she'll do it again. Aubrey has a way of showing up big when Big Z Sports is around, because earlier in the season, we saw her absolutely crush a 2 or 3 run homer to right center when we were there. Then she made that diving grab to end that game and said, I just must play my best softball when you guys are around. Popped away, we'll do it again. I think we parked far enough away. They were all looking backwards at that one. I was concerned for a minute there. You got to hit that a long ways backwards to get where we are. 1-2 off speed will tie up Cottrell for out number 1, and that was a good-looking pitch from Lucas. Got her tied up.
Lucas' second K of the game there.
Back-to-back Ks, in fact, as she sat down fair to end last inning. And it was Cottrell there being retired. Lexus Blair, the pitcher, will now come in for the Mustangs.
Yeah, great off-speed pitch there by Blair.
Lefty goes opposite field. Left fielder doesn't get a read on it, and now rounding towards second is going to be Blair. It goes all the way to the fence, and being held up there by Coach Edwards will be Blair as the double off the bat inside outed from Blair, and a one-out base runner in scoring position.
Again, you saw that pitch going hard to left field. You just saw the thing curving right around there. And Kendall Brandon had a little trouble out there in left field with it. Got to the fence, and there you got Blair on second base with a 1 out.
So that'll be Bryn Wise, the left fielder, now in. Swings and is underneath the first one, a little bit behind it there from Lucas. Well, Miss Blair can do it on the mound and at the plate, apparently, which we've seen that already, but the 0-1. Just inside, now 1-1. Outfield, rather, playing a little bit shallow. Swung on and missed, behind it again from Lucas. Playing shallow, trying to cut off a potential run coming home if Wise can find a gap. Check swing just inside. The Ferry fans, no surprise, wanted to see strike three called. 2-2 swung on and missed as Lucas, her third punch out in 4 batters, and that'll now bring Abby Johnson to the plate. Johnson, the senior catcher, batting in the 9 spot. She was batting there on Monday and stepped up in a big way.
Yeah,
on base, I think 3 out of 4 times.
And I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you see Maddie Lucas kind of speed up her delivery this inning.
Down the first base line, and assistant coach Jeff Edwards showing some speed to get up there as he looks at Abby and says, hey, into the field of play next time.
Tell you what, you got some hops right there, man. Quick hops. Got out of the way. Thought there. He's going to get drilled. No, nice job there.
0-1, cut on and fouled back to the right again. I think Coach is going to have to ice that after the game. He didn't get hit by the ball, but just trying to hop up there.
Abby Johnson's done a great job behind the plate for the Mustangs right now. And like I said, she's come through clutch the last few games here.
Way high and outside as getting up there and grabbing it was Rose from behind the plate. Not a super deep backstop here, so we'll see if any pass balls lead to anything. 1-2. To the right side. Chirpus bobbles it. Johnson beats it out. And the error from short will put runners at the corners. The E6 as Chirpus couldn't get it on to first, and what hustle from Johnson to beat out the throw.
Well, 2 things. Abby Johnson with a great hustle, but really nice play by Lexus Blair there. She avoided the ball. She gets hit. She's out, but she did a nice job avoiding it. But being a very big distraction for Gianna Chirpus right there, making it as difficult as possible for her.
As a middle infielder, and it looks like we're going to have a mound visit, and look at this, we're actually potentially going to have a pitching change already. As they're shifting the outfield, and we'll wait and see what ends up leading to that, as we'll see if there is a pitching change or not. But the thing with that, Stump, is if you ever played middle infield, and hearing a runner coming at you, and you can't necessarily see him from your blind side, it will get your mind not thinking about what it's supposed to be doing.
Or worse yet, you see him in your peripheral. You're like, I know they're coming near me right now. And just a lot of things moving right there.
And I don't think we've had any changes or anything, as an assistant coach is talking to the home plate umpire. I did not see any changes. They did shift the outfield far to the right side, and actually it's an intentional walk as they go to the top of the order, and they put Ava Edwards on. So there was what it was. Well, they know what Miss Edwards can do with the bat, and they said we'd rather load up the bases, put a force out at any bag. And her teammates were giving Edwards a lot of props, and she was just nodding her head like, yeah. Adri Malone now in. Sees that one trail outside, now 1-0. Now, the one thing is, when you load the bases up like this, Stump, you're putting the pressure now on Lucas because, on the mound, you have nowhere to put any runner now.
You're putting a lot of pressure on her, and what it also does, it gives Claymont a big kind of a boost of energy right there. And Audrey Malone now is going to have to figure out, this is my time now, and if I step up here, it opens it up pretty quick with a nice base hit.
Adri Malone sees the count at 1-1. Swings and fouls it away. It was a little bit below the knees, but she still was able to get a bat on it.
It's a great pitch by Maddie Lucas right there. Again, making it very difficult to her, but Malone doing a good job following off, as you said.
Next delivery's high, probably a bit away as well, so now 2-2. Mustangs were very patient hitters in their district semifinal victory. They're going to have to do more of the same here. So far, doing pretty good. 2-2's cut on and missed as Lucas goes outside, and 3 base runners get stranded for the Mustangs. On to the home half of the second with Big Z Sports.
What's better than a fresh, hot McDonald's Big Mac? How about a free McDonald's Big Mac? Simply download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards, and your free Big Mac will be waiting. Looking for more freebies? After your first purchase, you'll get another free food reward. Keep earning points and watch your rewards add up. Using the app is fun and easy. Just select Earn Points before you order to get a simple code to redeem. Then watch your points turn into free food. Grab the app, then pick up your free Big Mac at your favorite area McDonald's today.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
The Sarshow name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshow, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshow, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarshow.
Home half of the second inning, as it will be Keegan Brandon, the center fielder, the lefty, to lead things off for Ferry. First delivery from Blair, as it's a slap hitter in there in Brandon, and we'll see ball number one.
Thought someone was trying to get our attention there for a second, Nick. Pounding on our floor, dugout roof.
Next delivery, nearly an offer there from Brandon as she breathes a sigh of relief as she held the bat back on her shoulder. Third baseman in Lawhun will play well in, anticipating that slap. 2-0 out of the zone again, now 3-0. No score, bottom of the second. Today's presentation of high school softball brought to you in part by the Kime Company. Next delivery is going to be in there for a called strike. Check out the Kime Company for all your custom woodworking needs, or Father's Day's next month. Lots of goodies you can get, Dad, from the Kime Company.
Oh, boy.
3-1 delivery. Back up the middle. Blair in and out of her glove. Throws on to first and not in time as the speed from Keegan Brandon hustles it out. And we'll put a runner on to start off the inning. Tori Long, the first baseman, will now come in. Tough one for Blair when you get it right back up the middle, and that was kind of one of those in-between hoppers. Tried to lean down just off the end of the glove.
Yeah, you're kind of off balance when you finish your pitch right there. She did a great job knocking it down there. Actually, I thought she did a great job not panicking, because a lot of times they'll hurry up, throw that, and end up throwing it away. But just a little bit slow there, and Brandon with a great hustle.
Just out of the zone to Long. Both these teams so far, with what we've seen at the plate, they're making contact. Both sides are making contact, putting the ball in play. If you're an offensive fan, that's a good thing. But you've got two really good pitchers in Lexus Blair and Maddie Lucas who say, hey, we'll let them get hits. We just won't let them get runs.
And that's just the mentality. You got good defenses behind you, so go ahead and use them and let them do their thing.
Snap throw down there as sliding back in was Brandon. It was Long who had the bat around. Almost looked like it was going to be a sac bunt attempt, but pulled the bat back. That one put down perfectly. Lawhun gets it from third on to first, and again, a great defensive play for the Mustangs on the sacrifice as Edwards covers perfectly. But the sacrifice does work out and puts Brandon on at second in scoring position.
Yeah, great bunt there. Good use of the getting the runner to second base, and one out here, base hit, opens up the scoring.
Kendall Brandon will now come in. First delivery from Blair on the inside corner, a called strike. Might be a... Well, we had Brandon marked as the left fielder.
Yeah, that's...
But we had a different player in left field to start the game, so... 0-1, popped up foul while out of play. So maybe there was a defensive shift that we missed from that last inning.
That's a starting lineup card they gave us.
Uh-huh.
Yet to be determined. How's that?
Next delivery just fought off by Brandon as the tapper goes foul.
Blair doing a nice job taking a little heat off of that, making it really difficult to time it up there. Great pitch.
It seems so easy watching it from distance, right? When you're starting your swing to stop it and then readjust. Yeah, good luck. Cut on, back up the middle. Blair looks the runner back to third, on to first, and will make the out on the sacrifice. As Brandon thought for a second she had beat it out, but her first base coach nods in approval, saying, yep, nope, she got you.
She got you, but I think for Coach Edwards, that might have been a little closer than she would have liked.
A lot of speed out of this Ferry team, as we were saying in the pregame.
But I'm really impressed with Alexis Blair right now. Again, she's an underclassman, and yet doesn't have that panic mode in her right now. And takes the nice, easy out there, get the second out here, and worry about the batter at the plate.
Right fielder Ella Mamone now will be in, and she will flinch but hold back as it's just out of the zone. Big spot here for Mamone. Runner 60 feet away, but 2 gone in the bottom of the second inning. District championship on the line, and more importantly, a berth into the regionals on the line. Fouled right back over towards us.
Yeah, last half of the inning, Claymont had bases loaded, unable to get a runner home, and we're kind of back in the same place here for the Purple Riders here with a runner on third, 2 outs, and see what can be done here.
One delivery trails upward just above the letters.
Yeah, it's good eye by Mamone because of those high pitches that come. They just look like beach balls coming in there, and you want to swing at them so bad.
Next delivery, we'll see if it was low or possibly outside. Now a 3-1 count.
Ava Rose looking back there for Claymont, kind of wondering where that was
Abby
at.
Johnson.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Looked at the wrong
sorry. Sorry, yes.
Just away.
Doing a nice job of kind of protecting her pitcher right there.
Now we'll have runners at the corners on the walk drawn by Mamone. We'll go to the 9 spot as coming to the plate will be your designated player Olivia Reese.
Yeah, for Alexis Blair right there, again, no big deal there, no harm there. You still got first and third 2 outs here, and your batter's what's important right now.
Reese in the 9 spot with a big spot here with runners at the corners. First delivery from Blair. Tapper over to Lawhunt. Delivered from short. Close play, and they're going to say safe. As they're going to say that Reese beat it out, and it will bring the run home.
Oh, I tell you what, I would really, Coach Edwards is coming on, I think rightfully so.
And I think she's going to ask if they thought maybe she pulled her foot. Now, Stump happened right in front of us. And Coach Edwards just wants to talk it over with the base umpire as you have both the runner on second and first now. And I think there's actually maybe going to be an appeal to home because if it was about the foot being pulled, as long as the home plate umpire's taking a look, he can also help out with that call as long as he's looking down the first baseline.
Yeah, we actually have a great view of this, kind of sitting up on the first baseline, and she definitely had her foot on the base. They would have to call her beating her to the base, but she definitely had her foot on the base.
So we'll see after this talk it over, and they're still going to call her safe at first, so an RBI infield single for Olivia Reese will make it a 1-0 ball game. The Riders take the lead as we go to the top of the order with Maddie Lucas now coming in.
Yeah, of course, that's a big call right there, giving the Purple Raiders the lead 1-0 right there. If you're Claymont, kind of got to forget that right now. Put it kind of in the back of your mind right now. Get this out, and here we go.
Reese popped up down the first baseline her first time up. Off the outside corner. What did I say?
Reese.
Oh, I'm still looking down at the bottom of the order. Manny Lucas
we're
rather
going
popped
to
up
the top
first.
now.
Yeah, thanks. The 2-0. That one, a called strike to Lucas. Runner gets chased back there by Johnson as she'll throw down to Edwards. As Mamone, standing on second, scrambles back in.
Yeah, everyone a little flustered after that. So time to lock back in.
2-1, popped up, left side, left fielder charging in. and makes the grab for out number 3, but the Riders plate one off of a Reese RBI single. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
When you pick up fresh deli meats and cheeses at your favorite local store, there's a good chance it started at Walnut Creek Foods. For years, Walnut Creek Foods has proudly supplied stores throughout Tuscarawas County with quality meats, cheeses, Amish-made favorites, bakery items, and specialty foods families know and love. Because around here, local matters, fresh matters, and relationships matter. From small-town markets to family dinner tables, Walnut Creek Foods is proud to help bring the flavor of Amish country home. Walnut Creek Foods, supporting local stores and the communities they serve.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
It is Peyton Lawhun to lead things off for the Mustangs as she saw ball 1 too low. As Claymont enters now at the top of the third inning, trailing 1-0 on a close play at first, with Olivia Reese getting the RBI single. Up in the count will be Lawhun. Next delivery low as well.
Lawhun popped the third baser, first one up. It is 3-0, yes.
Okay, just making sure. Next delivery to Lawhun will be pretty much right down the middle from Lucas. Mustangs, that first time through the order, did log a couple of base knocks, had some walks as well, and add another walk onto the list now. So they're seeing the pitches probably pretty good from Lucas, because actually, as a team, that's their third walk they've already drawn.
Yeah, they've really been patient, very disciplined at the plate, which is those things you need to do. You need to force them to pitch that ball right down the middle, give you something to hit, and when it has, Claymont's done a nice job of making contact.
Hayden Lawhun thought about a bunt attempt instead. It's going to be a steal, and safe at second's going to be Peyton Lawhun as a bobble from behind the plate opened up the door. As unable to get it down there was Ava Rose. It went in and out of her gloves, so Peyton Lawhun, a walk and a steal for her now. And now, 120 feet away.
Hayden's telling Peyton, come on, let's go.
1-0 fouled straight back. Lucas so far has spent a lot of time, not necessarily in the intermediaries. It's up or it's down. She does not really like to leave it over the heart at all. Runs up that time. Now a 2-1. Talking to Coach Edwards in the pregame, we said they had some really timely base running, did the Mustangs. How much could that end up paying off and paying dividends here? And she said, well, it could be everything. And sure enough, they already have a runner in scoring position thanks to that. And now you've got Hayden Lawhun at the plate up in the count 3-1. Swung on, and I believe fouled straight back off of Rose, so now 3-2.
Couldn't tell if that went off the catcher or the umpire, but just kind of popped up, thudded a little bit.
The way you know that it was a foul ball is Peyton Lawhun stayed right where she was.
I think everyone kind of looked at it like, oh, okay.
The 3-2. Swung on and missed. A big punch out there for Lucas for out number 2. Oh, pardon me, out number 1, rather. As that will bring up Riley Fair. Fair, she struck out her first time up.
Yeah, Maddie Lucas been able to come through in the clutch up to the first couple innings here, getting those timely strikeouts when needed.
Foul ball down the right side from Fair. Had a couple hitters, namely Blair and Edwards, in this lineup for the Mustangs that did pull it to the left side. Rest of the batters, you've seen a lot of foul balls off to the right, just a tick behind Lucas to this point.
Yeah, huge advantage when you go through the lineup 2 and 3 times.
High in the zone there to Fair. Winner, as we mentioned, goes on to the regional semifinals out of Region 19. Fouled over our heads.
Good swing right there. Saw the pitch really well. Just went foul on the right side.
Not trying to put any extra pressure on the Mustangs, but if our notes are right, would be some history for Claymont, but we won't tell you what it'll be. 1-2 is a bit too low. Now an even 2-2. We won't tell you what it'll be because we're not being the ones who are going to jinx that. Wouldn't be the first time we've done that. Swung on, back up the middle, and what a glove there from Lucas as she nearly doubled up Lawhon. And that's about as perfect as you draw up a defensive play. Fair did the right thing, which is hit it right back where it came from, but just a better reaction time in the starting circle for Maddie.
Yeah, we talk again how difficult that is just with the pitcher being off balance after you let go of the pitch, but great reactions time there. Again, another unfortunate incident for the Claymont Mustangs.
Aubrey Cottrell stands in, tried to hold the bat back on the one up in the zone, but she offers. Oh, one delivery's fouled straight back. Mentioned the great crowd on hand. This is the first time I've been at the Cambridge City Park to see some of the ball fields, and boy, a fantastic little facility tucked back in here. Strike three is called on Cottrell, and that'll do it for the top of the third. Riders coming to the plate with a 1-0 lead right after this with Big Z Sports. At Storage Stockade, it starts with listening. When you call or stop in, you'll find real people who take the time to understand what you're storing and help you choose the right space without pressure. Located in New Philadelphia, Storage Stockade offers clean, secure storage and smart options like Storage Defender, providing real-time alerts and 24/7 personal monitoring for added peace of mind. Whether you're storing household items, business inventory, or an RV or boat, you'll feel confident knowing your belongings and your experience matter. Storage you can trust, service you can count on. Visit StorageStockade.com. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Harts's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Harts's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. As leading things off here in the home half of the third is Michaela Cole, the third baseman. She ground out her first time up, and she sees the count go even now at 1-1. 1-0 ball game. Martin's Ferry already leading in this one. Mustangs have made some contact at the plate but haven't been able to string anything together, and so far in the starting circle for Alexis Blair has had the one run come across, but she has pitched really well. One's high on the next one. Actually, to this point, Stump, I've only got her giving up 2 runs to this point. Or pardon me, two hits rather.
What are you looking at?
two hits, 2 walks.
So we're disagreeing on the runs.
Don't ask me where I got the 2 runs thing. 2-1. Tapper, Edwards, second, on to first, and a 4-3 put out there to start off the inning. So for Cole, she's hit into a flip because the first time it was a 3-4 ground out, now a 4-3 ground out.
There you go. She likes the right side of that field.
Up next, Gianna Chirpas, the shortstop. Didn't really see much to hit her first time through as she saw 4 balls, and we'll see a strike called on the first one. A 1 delivery swung on and missed. I think Chirpas was trying to put it over the scoreboard and left.
She left no doubt. She had bad intentions with that swing. Wow.
The 0-2. Outside and away. back to the old phrase, if you don't have to kill the ball, well, sometimes you just want to.
That was some bad intentions right there.
1-2, off speed, grounded to Lawhun at third, on to first, and a splits there and a stretch, and a great job as being able to hold her foot on the bag and getting the out there was Riley Fair, as she's getting a good laugh in her infielders now. Also, the first base coach for Martins Ferry came scrambling over to take a closer look, and he was thinking to himself, there's no way. Oh, nope, there is a way. She
did a great job on that. Again, Peyton Lawn doing a nice job getting it rifled over to Riley Fair, who made a really nice play there at first.
Up next is Gracie Lucas, who flew out to right her first time up. Now she'll pop it up to the left side. Charging's the left fielder, looking up and unable to make the grab, but Aubrey Cottrell slides in after making contact with her left fielder in Bryn Wise. We'll move on to the fourth inning. What a play. Big Z Sports will be back right after this. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait. Start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Alexis Blair stands in, fouls that one off to the left. She's behind in the count 1-2, and one of the Claymont faithful over by their dugout had a little bit of a scare with that line drive. 1-2 is too low, now 2-2. What a play to end last half inning from Aubrey Cottrell. She just made a sliding grab to end the district semifinal game as Blair uncorks one to left center. It's over top of everyone's head. Blair reaches the fence on two straight at bats. Now will get caught in between and will scamper back to first. Probably the right base running move is just a little bit of hesitation, but the freshman is 2 for 2.
Yeah, great double there for second inning there, a single there to lead off the inning there, but she's done a great job with the mound, but she has had a great day so far, going 2 for 2 in the batter's box.
Now it's Bryn Wise to stand in. Going back to the catch from Cottrell, made the game-winning catch in the district semifinal in almost a similar way. Only difference was she didn't have her left fielder bearing down on her. And speaking of the left fielder for the Mustangs, a nice sacrifice bunt from Bryn Wise will move the runner into scoring position with Abby Johnson coming to the plate. Back to the old adage, Stump, do your job, and she did it perfectly.
Do the little job, do those little things. You just never know when it matters, but great job there with the bunt there, Bryn Wise.
Johnson reached on an error her last time up. Lucas will dig in, corners will play in. Johnson's going to bunt too. She lays down a beauty. Third baseman charges. On to first, close play, and it's just in time. As over to third will be Blair. Very close at first, but Johnson grounds out on the sacrifice on a perfectly placed bunt. Great throw from Michaela Cole. Now up to the top of the order with Ava Edwards coming to the plate.
Yeah, I think Johnson surprised everybody right there. She did a great job disguising the bunt right there. Laid it right down third, but Michaela Cole, like you said, great play. Nice throw over there to get the second out.
And I think they're going to do it again, Stump. They walked Ava Edwards her last time at the box, and I think they might try it again, or it's going to be a mound visit which we saw that the last time Miss Edwards was in the box. Well, we thought it was going to, and sure enough, that's exactly what it is. I'll tell you what, we'll take a brief timeout. When we return, Big Z Sports has more right after this.
Looking for a store that truly has it all? The Dundee Marketplace offers a full-service deli counter and farm-fresh produce, bulk foods, expanded cooler and freezer sections, and everyday household goods. They've got everything you need under one roof. You'll even find unique handmade crafts. Hungry? Grab a quick bite from their grab-and-go items, order from the full menu, or enjoy the fresh salad and hot bar in their comfortable dining area. See it for yourself at Dundee Marketplace, 6783 State Route 93 in Dundee. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Find them on Facebook to learn more.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Ava Edwards will dig in at a big spot as the tying run will stand on at third, 60 feet away. Back-to-back sacrifice bunts have put the runner over there in Lexus Blair. Maddie Lucas will be back in the circle. Last time Edwards was at the plate, they intentionally walked her. The difference was it was also with 2 outs, but it loaded up the bases to put a force at any base. Not going to be the case this time as Lucas gets the call. Her first offering to Edwards runs just a bit low, now 1-0. Not a terrible spot to think here, Stump, to again not really give Edwards much. You don't want to give her anything over the heart of the plate, that's for sure. 1-0 fouled over our heads, now 1-1.
They did give her a good pitch right there, which to your point, Nick, kind of surprises me a little bit there with her athleticism and the way to hit base hits. So we'll see what the Raiders decide to do here.
High and away, now 2-1. The stat that's haunting the Mustangs to the most to this point, 6 runners left on base right now.
The LOBs right now. That's
2-1's high again. Edwards now sees a 3-1. You know she's itching to put one into a gap and tie this game up, but wise hitting, or good eye at the plate, I should say. That one she'll pop up to the right side, just going to hook foul, and we'll move to a full count. Oh, if Edwards could drop that one down the line.
Said everybody from Claymont's holding their breath right there. Go fair, go fair, go fair.
Everyone in the stadium starts putting English on it as you're leaning. Hey, it works in bowling. It can work in softball. Lucas is 3-2, swung on and fouled away. Edwards will stand back in and do it again. Want to thank the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, making high school sports coverage possible again during the spring season on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Call Zach Motice for all your insurance needs. It's time called there. Next delivery, cut on, right side, towards the right center gap. Center fielder leans over and it's off of her glove. Now it's out of her glove again as Edwards is now being held up at second. Instead, she'll blow right through the stop sign and deliver a triple and tie the game up.
All right, giving it an error, and that's a tough catch. But again, right, looked like she should have had it there. But in either case, again, Ava Edwards coming through full count right there. Nice hard hit in the right center field, ties the game up 1-1.
You saw how pumped up Ava was. I'll go ahead and let you walk down there and tell her that.
All right, gave her a triple.
Adri Malone will stand in. Tie ball game as Malone will see ball number 1 that trails too low.
A triple, and more importantly, the RBI to tie this game up.
That was a great attempt out in center field by Brandon just off the end of her glove. Next one bounces in, now 2-0. And it's so hard, too, especially on a right-handed batter when they hit opposite field. It's getting tail action away from you in center. 2-0, up the middle. Center fielder and Brandon coming in. Right fielder will call her off and make the grab in Mamone. But we got a tie ball game in the district championship. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision.
At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Keegan Brandon to lead things off here for the Purple Riders in the bottom of the fourth inning, and we've got a brand new ball game. It's 1-1 thanks to Ava Edwards bringing home Lexus Blair, and we're right back to where we started.
Oh, I tell you, this is what playoff softball is all about right now. Teams going back and forth and having a lot of fun.
And offered there at it was Brandon, the slapper on the check swing, so now she'll fall behind 0-1. Brandon had an infield single her last time up. Next delivery from Blair, holds the bat back that time, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, Brandon, one of those slap bunters that just tries to make contact, has great speed. Really difficult to get out here, but Claymont's crowding the plate here trying to make it happen.
On the slap, it goes back off the cage, now 1-2. Want to thank Right Mark Roofing, your commercial flat roof specialist, for today's presentation of high school softball. On the way up here on 77, we saw a couple of those commercial flat roofs. And I have a strong feeling, Stump, that some of those were probably customers of Right Mark Roofing, because if you got one of those commercial flat roofs, I don't know who else you would want to call to get that all settled and straightened away.
I tell you, with this weather we've been having lately, yeah, you definitely want to make sure you call someone like these guys, give you a good quality roof right now to keep all that water, storm, and trees out of here.
Perfectly placed slap as Brandon will deliver it into left field. So back-to-back singles for her, just reached out there with the bat and poked it down the left side. So up next will be Tori Long, the first baseman. Long, her last time up, delivered the sacrifice bunt that put Brandon on second.
I tell you, she's got a real talent to do that. Usually that gets slapped down in the dirt right there and you beat them out, but nice little pop fly right over Hayden Lawhon's head there at shortstop there, dropped right in for another single.
Coach Jerry Magistro talking with Long before this at bat. Bottom of the fourth inning, 1-1 ball game. Bunt attempt offered there and on the outside corner for a strike to Long.
Tell you, Keegan Brand again, just like the second inning here, and the next two batters had fielder's choice, moving her over to third, and they knocked her in. So see if they take the same approach this inning.
Next delivery now 1-1. Edwards sneaking in behind Brandon there, thinking there was maybe going to be a throw over.
Keegan Brandon kind of big smile over there, like, yeah. Coach is like, I
didn't know she was there. Bunt attempt, placed perfectly, fielded at first by Fair. On to first, Edwards gets up and pulls her foot, so both runners will be on. As the throw went high, and that puts Long on safely at first. And I think we might have a courtesy runner coming in here for Tori Long.
Yeah, good call by the umpire there. And nice job of Riley Fair fielding that. Just got a little bit too high for Ava Edwards. And to your point, Nick pulled her right off the base.
See who the courtesy runner is who comes in for Long. Looks like it is number 21, which would be Mackenzie Saxton for the Riders.
Oh, but she's got the cleats. Ooh, those are... You're going to know if she's running around the base with those cleats on.
They are bright. You know the old song, Coat of Many Colors. You say the cleats of many colors for this one. So 2 on, nobody out. Alexis Blair looking to work out of a jam, as coming up to the plate will be Kendall Brandon, then Ella Mamone, then Olivia Reese, depending on what happens on these next few batters. Bunt attempt, pulling the bat back is Brandon, but it doesn't matter, and a throw down to second and tagged her out. What a throw from Abby Johnson as they found Brandon leaning off the bag.
Abby Johnson with a gun down there, point on. If that throw goes anywhere other than when it did, she's safe. But that was a perfect throw down to second base. Big out there.
And what a pick from Ava Edwards to turn around and make the tag as well. So now 1 out with 1 on. Brandon behind in the count, 0-1. Next delivery just outside the zone. What confidence you have to have in your arm, too, to make that throw down the second.
Yeah, the confidence in it, like you said, the way to execute it. And, again, Ava Edwards doing a good job there getting that ball, concentrating right there and getting it done.
Lawhon from short goes to Edwards at second, and she'll wisely hold on to it, so the fielder's choice will put Brandon on at first, but it retires the courtesy runner in Saxton. And it will bring up Ella Mamone to the plate. And again, you can't make mistakes at this level of softball when you get into the district championship rounds. Very clean game so far for both these sides.
Yeah, this has been a solid game, very quick game, very efficient game by both sides. And we're already here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and just a really high-level game today.
Mamone sees a strike on the outside corner at the knees. She drew a walk the first time up. This is weird. There's this bright thing in the sky that's come out. I don't know what it is. Next delivery to Mamone goes just away, now 1-1.
Like the dirt's a weird color, like the dry color.
Dry? Is that what?
There's actually some dust. That's kind of weird.
Still a bit of a breeze. Don't get us wrong. It's not really that warm. 1-1 delivery. Line drive opposite field in between the 3-4 hole. Ball gets in quickly as they kind of make it pretty close there at first from Fair. Or to Fair, I should say, but still a single from Mamone keeps the inning alive. And now back up to the plate will be Olivia Reese, who delivered an RBI single her last time up.
We talk about those little things right now, and how big is that pickoff in second base right there? That probably could have
potentially brought home a run.
Absolutely.
Adri Malone did get it in very quickly, but just a step off. Reese, I believe it was a slap hit on the left side that gave her that RBI her last time up. She'll jump out of the way as that one tucks inside just a little bit.
And Abby Johnson, again, it's those little things again, Nick. That's a tough pitch to get right there. Does a great job blocking it, keeping the runners at first and second.
The 1-0. Swung on, Tapper, left side, left fielder, charges and makes the grab as Wise puts it away and 2 get stranded for the Riders. Big Z Sports will be back for more district championship action right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
For over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio.
All right.
I found it. Oh. I lost my pen there for a minute, and I'm looking at Stump like, help me out here, man.
No, you were looking at me like I took it. Is how you looked at me.
No. Leading things off, it is Peyton Lawhon on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. First offering a strike at the knees. Thanks to Altman Health System jumping on for spring presentation of high school softball action. And boy, oh boy, are we thankful to be here for the Mustangs as Lawhon sees ball 1. It's been a memorable ride to this point. They had their ups and downs throughout the regular season. They had lost to Ridgewood both times in the regular season. They traveled into West Lafayette, picked up the win to get right here to this moment. In a win, I'm not going to say that we were surprised by Stump, but it was the way that they controlled the game throughout.
Yeah, we've seen them get a little bit better throughout the year, and I'm sure they weren't where they wanted to be at the beginning of the year. Their record's not what they wanted it to be, but this group just seems calm, and they just seem relaxed, and right now they seem confident during the right time. And between that Ridgewood game and right now these first 4 innings of this game, you know, this is going to be a tough team to beat anytime.
It's a 2-2 to Lawhon. Inside corner at the knees, a called strike 3. As a punch out for Lucas to start out the inning, we'll bring in Hayden Lawhun. Lawhun a walk and a strikeout for her.
I think that's Maddie's 6th strikeout, if I got it right.
Well, I'll tell you if I can do quick math. I've got her down for 5, but I can't read. That one popped up to the left side. Left fielder charging, and it's going to drop in between everybody as Hayden Lawhun with a single. As that one hung up in the air, in between Chirpus and the left fielder in Reese. It was just caught in between them. They weren't sure which one was going to go for it, so it's a single for Lawhun to bring up Riley Fair. Fair struck out her first time up. Next time up, she hit one right back at Lucas, a screamer that went right into the glove. And she'll bunt and put it down the first baseline. Hustling down to first, and it's in and out of the glove of the second baseman, and advancing on to third will be Lawhun. And again, we saw the Mustangs against the Generals have some heads-up base running, and they have it there too with runners at the corners now.
Yeah, we talk about, again, those little things that make a difference. Claymont Mustangs have done all the little things right. The fielding's been solid. For the Martins Ferry team, it's been a little suspect here. A couple drops in left or center field there, a drop here from the second baseman, really making the difference to this point.
Aubrey Cottrell has struck out twice and will stand in. She'll bunt but pull the bat back. Throw down to second, nothing doing. As all runners will stay in. Probably not a bad idea because you really don't want to run yourself out of the inning.
No, absolutely not. You got one out here, and the last thing you want to do is get that second out here. That runner at third's the big one right now.
1-0 to Cottrell. She'll round a bunt again and fouls it straight back off the plate. Now a 1-1. We've seen some of the power from Cottrell, and even the bunt attempts go a long ways.
Yeah, again, Cottrell with that unbelievable catch there in center field earlier in the game.
And the runner will go, and they'll let her have the base in fair. So now you got both runners in scoring position. Cottrell up in the count 2-1. No one even covered there. Infield will play in to try to cut off the run at home. Bunt attempt. Puts it down beautifully. First baseman fakes the throw and now gets Lawhun caught in between. She'll dive back in, and she is safe! What a job base running by Lawhun, who deked her out and got her back.
I'm not sure Lawhun did that on purpose, but got great hustle getting back there. Doesn't matter how it works, just as long as it works.
Hayden will just let you go ahead and tell everybody that was all drawn up, and you wanted to see Aubrey standing on first. Bases loaded now with Lexus Blair, who's 2 for 2 today at the plate. Infield will play in with one gone. And it looks like we're going to have another meeting in the mound here. And they, I think, are going to shift things over to the left side. And sure enough, they will with the power of Blair coming to the plate.
Yeah, Lexus has drilled it to left center field there both times. A lot of power there with a double and a single. And I think the Purple Riders doing the right thing.
We're on the merry-go-round now.
That's awesome. A little circus music here. That's awesome. But Lexus Blair, again, a chance to really blow things open for herself here with bases loaded and only one out. It's kind of funny watching some of the players kind of do some dances with the circus music, too. That's awesome.
What's funny is it's the Claymont base runners who are out there dancing. Meanwhile, the Ferry infielders are like, nope, we're staying serious. We hear you, Coach. We understand. We know what's going on.
Well, yeah, that's why I was kind of impressed with the Claymont team. They just kind of came here. This is a big game for them, but they just kind of look relaxed. You know, they weren't bouncing all over the place during the national anthem. Just nice and calm right now, but still just relaxed and ready to play ball.
Blair, biggest spot of the game. 3 runners on, 1 out. Tie ball game 1-1. First offering well outside, 1-0. Coming up after this game, it's doubleheader action and district championship action. We go down to Division 6 coming up as the Garraway Pirates will take on the Crooksville Ceramics. Next offering high as well. And it looks like Crooksville over there warming up already.
Crooksville got here, what do you say, probably about a half hour ago right now. Just kind of slowly warming up here in the field next to us.
2-0 and a mighty hack from Blair, but she swings through it. Now 2-1.
Ooh, that's a swing with bad intentions right there. I'd have felt bad for that ball.
Next delivery fouled straight back. Now 2-2. Lucas, so far on the mound, has worked out of almost every jam she's been in, aside from that one run coming across that tied this ball game up.
Yeah, had bases loaded in the second, got out of it, and that's exactly what she's trying to do here in this inning with only one out.
2-2, fouled away. Good job by Blair as she'll stay alive. Blair in the starting circle, just a freshman.
I'd say, how is she a freshman? I mean, she's had an unbelievable game. Just very confident, very just really within herself.
Just off the outside corner, and Blair looks over at her first base coach and says, all right, that was close.
Ooh, yeah. Deep breath there.
Now a full count. The 3-2. High and away, and the RBI for Blair on the walk will give the Mustangs their first lead.
Great discipline there by the young freshman right there, not to get in there and try to get over anxious right there. Take the walk, take the RBI, take your lead.
Bryn Wise, the left fielder, now in. Wise, a strikeout and a sacrifice. And a bunt attempt. She'll put it down the third baseline, coming home, and they'll get the runner at home. Now a throw on to first, and not in time as the second baseman had her foot off the bag. So they try to dial up something there with Wise, but it doesn't quite work out. A heck of a play from third baseman Cole, who did not panic, charged, and delivered on to home. And I think we're going to have a meeting here between the umpires. You and I could see it, though, Stump, that it certainly looked like Long's foot was off the bag. And sure enough, it was. So that's how it'll stay. The bases will remain loaded on the fielder's choice put out at home. Up next, Abby Johnson. Reached on an error and hit into a sacrifice.
Sure, I like the call by Coach Edwards right there. Kind of get it off splies.
Make the defense beat you.
Yeah,
Johnson, pop-up, right side, right fielder charging, and will make the grab as the bases remain loaded. But the Mustangs take the lead, 2-1 in the district championship. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
It is the bottom of the fifth inning, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel from Cambridge. Division 5, Region 19, East 2 District Championship Showdown. Welcome in again, everybody, as the Claymont Mustangs lead 2-1. Been a heck of a defensive ball game so far to this point, and a heck of a pitching duel. I want to give a huge thank you to the Ciereszewski Eagles, always doing good things in the Twin City area, specifically in Ciereszewski too, promoting some goodwill and community growth and also supporting high school softball. And I'll go ahead and let you figure out who they're pining for in this game.
I tell you what, though, again, just thanks to the Eagles themselves. Thanks for all our sponsors, because like I said, we wouldn't be able to do things like this, and this has just been a heck of a game played by both sides.
It is the top of the order. On a check swing there is Maddie Lucas. She has popped out and flown out. You can find out more by finding the Ciereszewski Eagles on their social media platforms, or if you happen to know somebody who's a part of the Eagles, learn more about them today. A one delivery's fouled straight back. Hey, and Johnson catches it off the ricochet, but that only counts in pool. 0-2 is just a bit low. Now 1-2.
What a nice pitch right there. Took a little something off it. Kept it low in there, so if she got anything on it, it was going to go right in the ground, but great pitch there.
Next delivery, cut on, popped up, right side of the infield. Edwards charges in from second and puts it away smoothly for out number one. That will next bring up Michaela Cole. She is ground out to the right side both times that she's been up.
I said, if you're Claymont, this is kind of a big inning right here because you've taken that lead, and if you can hold the Lady Riders this inning, it kind of puts a lot of pressure on them to get that last run here within the last couple innings here.
Cut on and fouled straight back. Always fun this time of the year, too, because you get these teams that really don't cross paths very often. I couldn't tell you the last time, or if at all, Claymont and Martins Ferry have crossed paths in softball.
Yeah, that's the big thing. And when you're seeding these districts, it's so difficult to that point, Nick. You never know. They don't play a lot of crossover. They don't have a lot of common opponents.
Just a handful of them.
You just never know what's going to happen, especially in the game of baseball and softball.
Blair steps off and lets Cole dig in. Now the 0-2. High and away. Speaking of those common opponents things, we were looking that up to try to get a gauge on, what to expect in this ball game. As we mentioned, not a lot of common opponents. I'll get to which ones you can compare, as that one's high and away. I believe both of these teams, was it Edison that they both played? Next delivery, cut on and fouled away. Claymont picked up a pair of victories over Edison, 9-6 and then 5-4 in extra innings.
Look at that, Nick playing double duty tonight. Historian as well.
2-2 fouled straight back. It was Edison and Ferry who took each other on not that long ago, just about 2 weeks ago, and it was Ferry who topped Edison 2-1. The 2-2 delivery. Low as it bounces in there.
So as we go here, the bottom of the fifth, Garrett Way is here on the other field warming up for the second half of our doubleheader here today.
3-2 delivery. Too low and a really good at bat there for Cole, who will be a one-out base runner.
Great discipline for Cole right there to take her walk. And again, with one out on first.
Gianna Chirpus will come in, and Abby Johnson wants to go talk to Blair. Both teams did take on Harrison Central, I think, earlier as well, but we're late in the game to worry about that now. First delivery to Chirpus. Just misses 1-0.
And at this point in the game, who cares?
Chirpus a walk and a ground out. Next delivery to her. Tries for the outside corner just away. Now 2-0. Just misses again. Now 3-0 to Chirpus. As Blair trying to reel it back in. 3-0 is in there for a strike. Johnson was standing up behind the plate. I think she just wanted it up in the zone and said, heck with it, we'll go to the next batter. But Blair just popped it right in there. The 3-1 swung on and fouled away. And Blair, keeping with the battle, now gets it to a full count.
Again, you just never know with these freshmen. I'm really impressed with her from the standpoint. Again, she just doesn't get flustered. She goes behind 3-0. No big deal. Throw a couple good pitches. You're now 3-2.
Swung on, popped up over our heads and out of play. There it is.
On the rooftop. There you go. We got to get at least one foul ball in here today.
Just testing how solid the ceiling is. Blair's next delivery, cut on, ground ball. Lawhon from short, bobbles onto second, gets the lead runner onto first, not in time. But the fielder's choice will bring out number 2. And a good job from Hayden Lawhon at short. Patient there. Ball came out of her glove, but didn't panic, just flipped it on to Edwards at second.
Yeah, did the most important thing. Again, fielded the ball first, but like you said, when you popped out of her glove there, a lot of, especially these young kids, have a tendency to panic and just whip it over there quick. She took a nice breath right there, and Ava had a nice catch there for the second out.
Gracie Lucas has flown out twice, once to right, once to center. She'll now stand in. 2-1 ball game. Mustangs up. Winner moves on to the regionals and will have a district championship trophy in tow. 1-0. Hard hit ground ball and will hit the first base coach.
This This is a dangerous game to be a first base coach.
Base umpire giving him a hard
Give
time.
a little grief.
The 1-1. Off speed just misses the zone. Haven't seen a lot of off speed out of Miss Blair. She's added it on a little bit more here, though, in these later innings.
No, she's done a great job mixing it up right there. You wonder if she's tried to overthrow it sometimes.
Sky to the right side. Right fielder looking up into the sky, and it's going to be in and out of her glove. Now a bobble with it along the fence. Gets the ball in quickly and will get it in quick enough that the runner in Chirpas has to stay at third. Right fielder out there in Malone was looking up and I think might have lost it in the sun as it bounced out the end of the glove. Both runners will be in scoring position. So Lucas will reach on the error, and Keegan Brandon will come in. Probably not the player that the Mustangs want to see because she's got a pair of singles already. And it looks like the Ferry dugout is asking for time here. Not sure they'll be talking things over as they go over to head coach Jerry Magistro in the third base coach's box.
You know, the way the sun's coming down on the field here, Nick, you could be exactly right. Audrey Malone there had it pop out of her glove there. But the nice thing you see, again, she's not panicking. She got the ball in quick. Actually made a great throw into home base there to keep Gianna Chirpas at third base and to keeping the score 2-run.
Chirpas rounded third and was looking for home, and when she looked up, I don't think she knew where the ball was yet. So she hesitated and then stayed at third. So you have Chirpas at third, Lucas at second, Brandon at the plate. Right now, the Mustangs have had 9 runners stranded, and I know they'd like to have a few more of those have come across. This wouldn't be such a tight pressure situation. Player ready to Brandon. Tapper. Edwards. Gloves from second. On to first, and out of another jam, Blair pitches him out of it. The Mustangs up 2-1. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McIntyre. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McIntyre Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McIntyre Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McIntyre Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McIntyreRealty.net.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, and it's the 6th inning, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Could not ask for more from a district championship showdown. Top of the order with Ava Edwards at the plate for the Mustangs. We'll see ball number 1. Last inning, as Malone couldn't field it in right field, Blair gets the ground out from Brandon, and now Edwards uncorks one to center fielder over, pursues it, can't get there. Edwards hustling for 2 and a stand-up double to lead off the inning.
Yeah, the ball wasn't hit, a great hit, but it wasn't hit that hard. Man, Ava can move, man. She made that double look easy. Great hustle there all the way around, especially out of the batter's box.
We have seen Ava on the basketball court and on the softball field show off those wheels as Adri Malone will now stand in. Hitless so far, hit into a fielder's choice, a strikeout and a flyout. She'll round him on, offers and can't quite get it down. Center fielder out there in Brandon kind of was taking a weird angle to it, but she was fortunate that the hop kind of kept it close to her. Another bunt attempt, a perfect one for Malone. Fielded on the mound and delivered on to first, and the sacrifice, you could not dial it up any better as Lucas has the only play over to first, and it will move Edwards to 60 feet away. It's been a lot of small ball for the Mustangs today.
Been a lot of small ball, but just good quality bunts along with that, making it really difficult on the Riders defense.
Peyton Lawhon in, pop out, walk, and a strikeout. And it looks like it's going to be an intentional. They're going to put Peyton Lawhunt on to either potentially set up a double play here with the runners at the corners. So they'll bring up Hayden Lawhunt, who's got a walk, a strikeout, and a single. This has not been an easy part of the order to get through for Lucas. Unless they're going to do, and they are. I wondered if they were going to do it, Stump. They are going to load up the bases to try to get the out at home with a play at any base with one gone. Riley Fair and Aubrey Cottrell have both reached safely their last 2 plate appearances, so they're putting the pressure on Maddie Lucas in the starting circle.
Yeah, I'm thinking with Riley, she's had some pretty good contact with that ball, so I'm a little surprised, actually. And I guess we'll see what happens here.
Delivery from Lucas. Too low, as it's a nice job behind the plate from Rose to keep it from the backstop. It's a short backstop here, but Edwards with that speed.
Yeah, and to your point, you just put a lot of pressure on Lucas right there. One pass ball or, a base on ball here.
Line drive back up the middle is going to plate at least one. And now being held up, and it will only plate one as Coach Edwards will hold up Lawhunt. An RBI single for Riley Fair, and now a 3-1 lead for the Mustangs.
Boy, if you're Riley Fair, again, you're just loving that right there. Great single there, great RBI, but again, Brandon in center field doing a great job. That ball was hit so hard out there, and she got it in so quick with a nice throw. Kept Claymont down to 1 run there, but what a huge run for the Mustangs right there.
Aubrey Cottrell, a pair of strikeouts, then delivered a single her last time up. Swings and off the end of the bat there. Now the throw home from Chirpus is in time. Trying to double him up, and it's in time. A double play, a heck of a defensive play for the Riders, but Claymont gets one across. 3-1 ball game. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook. The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms. Family. Food.
It is the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Mustangs get a very important run across as Riley Fair with the bases loaded gets an RBI single right back up the middle to make it a 2-run lead. It will be first baseman. Oh, take it back. It will be instead a pinch hitter coming in here for Tori Long, as it looks like it's going to be Jade Carmen. So Carmen will come in with a big spot here. And she will see the first one right down Broadway for a strike. Now, speaking of putting pressure on Stump, we'll see the next one that'll just miss.
Tell you one thing that really impressed me, Claymont got behind on a questionable call at first, and how easy would it have been just kind of put the chins down, forget about this, but this team's, the attitude has just been fabulous throughout this whole game.
Not a single player has hung their head at any point for any reason.
No, that says a lot about this team and the ladies on this team.
1-2 just away to Carmen, now 2-2. And how about the composure from Blair in the starting circle as a freshman? After that happens, it'd be so easy to get rattled. She's just responded by basically having no damage come across. Fouled straight up. Johnson with the basket catch over her shoulder for out number 1.
Well, I tell you, Abby Johnson, just what a nice reassurance to have for Alexis Blair back there. Just kind of your general leader back there and keeps everything calm, and again, big out there.
You're amazed at how much easier your pitcher pitches when they trust you behind the plate. Just inside, as now at the plate, it looks like it is Kendall Brandon, the left fielder sacrificing a fielder's choice that she's hitting into. 1-0. Tapper, third baseline. Lawhun on to first, and she'll get her. Boy, the left side of that infield has been playing so well for the Mustangs here lately, and so calm between Peyton and Hayden Lawhun over there on the left side.
Yeah, just that play right there. It's like that was a good bunt, and you're thinking, ooh, this is going to be close, but Peyton's got a rifle on the end of that arm right there, and it's very, very accurate, making life easy for him.
Ella Mamone will come in a walk and a single. And I think that we might have another appeal over to first, as they were saying possibly Fair pulled the foot. We'll see, as both the umpires will talk it over. I think you and I saw the same thing, Stump, and it looks like they're in agreement, and sure enough, they are.
Yeah, that one wasn't even close.
Well, Fair does stretch a decent ways, but the bright side is we know for certain because we're literally like sitting almost on top of the bag.
And again, I think Martins Ferry is trying to do everything possible to get those runners on base right now, just to get one of those 2 runs needed here in the next couple innings.
Just away there from Blair to Mamone.
But the real difference today, Nick, the defense that Claymont's been playing on this field has been great.
It's been lights out for the most part. Actually, realistically, from top to bottom, we've had 2 technically errors for the Mustangs, but even when they had those errors, nobody panicked. Everybody took a deep breath, went to the next play, and stepped up. Swung on and missed as off speed from Blair ties up Mamone. It's now 1-2. Remember what I said earlier on? Once you started that swing at the plate, when you realize that it's an off speed, good luck holding the bat back.
But like you said earlier, it seems like she's throwing more of those off-speed pitches in a very timely needs right now and really keeping Martins Ferry off balance.
The 1-2, just a bit high. Blair took something else off of that again, and it nearly dropped in the zone.
And Abby Johnson, again, great job framing there, really making life difficult for the umpire there behind home base.
2-2. Swung on, fouled towards us. We haven't had one come in here yet, but it's getting there.
That got close.
Everybody protect your electronic. All I'm going to be doing is protecting the wireless.
You got one job.
Actually, I'm more worried about the live view. I think I'll protect that instead.
One job.
The 2-2. Swung on. Line drive. Back up the middle. Cottrell has to hold up for it, and it will be a 2-out single there for Mamone. Good piece of hitting. Cottrell wanted to give it an attempt, but wisely held up as she was not going to be able to get there in time.
Very wisely right there. Give up the single, that's okay. If you dive for that ball and that ball gets by you, that's easily a double there. So smart play to kind of hold up, keep that ball in front of you, and keep the runner Mamone on first.
And we will see if there is a courtesy runner coming in here, and there will be for Mamone, as it looks like coming in will be Elena Catalano for the Riders.
I was going to ask how you knew that, but you were leaning forward. She's right
She's
there.
She's standing right in front of me.
I don't see her. How do you know that, dude?
Just a guess.
So that's impressive right there. Nick McWilliams on it today.
Yeah, so we'll go with that. Coming up to the plate, it will be Olivia Reese, who has a RBI single, as I think they're still figuring out the courtesy runner coming in, as now Catalano will enter at first base. Reese, as we said, the RBI single and a fly out to left, unless we have a pinch hitter coming in here, which I think we are. So now coming in, it looks like they're going to put in Ava Rose now, who was your flex, and will now come in as the batter in the spot of Reese, who was your designated player. Swung on and missed. Pardon if we lost a little bit of audio there. Always thank the Claxon Communications crew for all their hard work, and I can honestly say that was on our end that time. The 0-1 swung on and fouled back for Rose. And nothing like stepping in another big pressure spot. First at bat, bottom of the 6th inning, 3-1 ball game. Your team's down.
Especially where Alexis Blair's throwing right now, just making life so difficult.
Next delivery from Blair. Swung on, hard hit ground ball. What a field from Lawhun at short, and it will end the inning. On to the 7th as the Mustangs look for some insurance runs. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yorksville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Yorksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Yorksville, 740-922-9084.
Top of the seventh inning, the Mustangs at the plate, leading 3-1. Live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. A huge thank you to some of our presenting sponsors today, including ones who have jumped on, like your local McDonald's. As a pop-up there in no man's land, in and out of the glove of the center fielder, and it's going to be a single for Lexus Blair, who is a perfect 3 for 3 today with a walk and that RBI earlier.
Boy, great hustle there in center field by Brandon right there. The ball almost just seemed to die all of a sudden. It seemed like she was in great position for it, but again, great hustle there. Went off her glove and knee there, and Blair ends up on first base.
There's going to be a bunt attempt, and it's a good one, as it's going to be Bryn Wise who puts it down, but it actually is foul, my mistake. So we'll start it all over again. That sounds pretty good right now. Do you know that? We're talking about McDonald's jumping on for a sponsor. And I could go for a burger right now.
Oh, Big Mac and fry would be really good right now.
Another bunt attempt. Beauty of one from Wise. On down to first. The sacrifice works as Blair will stand on safely at second. Second sacrifice of the day for Wise will bring up Abby Johnson. I love the commitment by the Mustangs today to not be afraid to put the ball down on the ground right in front of the plate and just move the runners.
Yes, those little things that just, again, Claymont just done such a good job of today and really playing some exciting softball right now.
Swung on and fouled back by Johnson. Heads up as that one pinballed everywhere.
Yeah.
Also want to thank somebody who you probably want to have on speed dial around this time of the year when you're going from furnace to air conditioner to furnace to air conditioner. Ron's Heating and Cooling, who you can find in the Twin Cities, big supporters of Claymont Athletics. High and away to Johnson.
Yeah, I thought we were still stuck on food.
Then I went to HVAC.
Put them on speed dial. I was like, which restaurant?
Then I went to the HVAC people. Next delivery is in there for a called strike to Johnson. I already told my wife that. If either of those go out, this is the number you call. Well, what about nope, just call Ron's.
Yeah, Ron's been a great support for a long time at high school athletics and get very appreciative of everything he does.
Pop back foul over the backstop. Mustangs find themselves in one heck of a scenario, almost the same scenario they had against the Ridgewood Generals. Popped up by Johnson, short distance. Lucas charges from the mound and will put it away for out number 2. It was a similar lead that the Mustangs had against the Generals. Plated another insurance run or two heading into the final frame before Blair helped shut it down and Cottrell made that diving catch out at center.
I got to believe they're going to walk her.
And guess what?
That's what they do.
The second time we've seen Ava Edwards reach base with an intentional walk. Up next will be Adri Malone with 2 gone. Malone still looking for her first hit. Hit into a fielder's choice, struck out, fly out to right, and a sac bunt. Lucas delivers just a bit low there for ball number 1.
Good, really nice stop by Ava Rose behind the plate there, keeping Claymont on first and second.
Next delivery. Swung on, fouled, back off the catcher, now 1-1.
I think that's the second time in 2 batters that it's gone off the catcher, off the umpire. And
normally after 2 times in an inning, you're just like, all right. By the 3rd time, you're thinking, okay, what did I do?
That's enough.
1-1, swung on and missed as Malone couldn't catch up to it. Lucas overall has pitched a really good game for Martins Ferry.
Yeah, she's made life difficult for Claymont, but Claymont, to our point, has just done all those little things right, moved players, got some timely hitting.
Malone stays alive with the foul ball.
Really has played a very sound, fundamental game today.
Still work to be done, though. Looking for another run before we head to the home half of the 7th.
Now, one thing I have noticed, we got pinstripes on pinstripes today.
Way out of the zone, up and away off the backstop, and both runners will advance as it looked like Lucas lost the handle. Now both runners in scoring position. Also a very wise decision there by Rose behind the plate after she picked it up. Don't gun it down to 3rd. The runner's already there. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled away again. Good at bat for Malone. Adri Malone will dig back in. Big spot here. 2-2 is swung on and missed. We'll head to the home half of the 1st with the Mustangs up by 2, trying to hold on. District championship on the line right after this.
Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison. Technology's our closest branch, a legacy of looking forward. Growing with you today for a better tomorrow. Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Maddie Lucas stands in and is up in the count 2-1. Saw 2 that kind of brushed her back. Then that last one from Blair caught the inside corner. It is the top of the order for the Purple Riders. Claymont leads 3-1. Next delivery, hard hit ground ball. Lahan off one hop and on to first for the out. More great defense from the Mustangs infield.
Yeah, like you said, both Lawhans, Aiden and Peyton, have just played a solid game. That's a hard hit. That is not an easy play, and Haynes just makes that look so easy there with a great throw over to Riley Fair to get the first out and a very big out in the 7th inning.
And it's a new infield surface you haven't played on before, but you knew where it was going. Now how about the other Lawhon as she'll deliver on to first, and just pulling the foot was Fair as she had to get up and just had moved it. Great field there by Lawhon from third, but the throw was just a bit high, so Michaela Cole will stand on safely at first on the error. Well, I don't even know if you could call that an error, Stump. It was just close. Gianna Chirpas will be in, the shortstop. First delivery to Chirpas, up in the zone. Thanks again to another presenting sponsor making today possible in the First National Bank of Denison. You're catching a theme for all the different ones that are on for today. For all your banking needs, contact the First National Bank of Denison. They can help you out with a whole bunch of different loans, mortgages, auto loans, things like that. 2-0 count to Chirpas. Swung on, Sky to the left side. Left fielder charging, as is the center fielder, and the grab made by Wise for out number 2. And a big out number 2 as it'll bring Gracie Lucas to the plate. Chirpas, by far The hardest ball she's hit today, but got way underneath it.
Well, one thing Bryn Wise and Aubrey Cottrell did there is great communication. They both went a long way to get that pop fly. It's not easy, but, again, Bryn Wise doing a great job calling it off, getting the second out.
Swung on, line drive, right side, losing steam. Right fielder comes in and picks it up. Now caught in between and nearly off of second base there was Cole, but she goes back in. So a single for Lucas keeps the Riders alive. Now, Keegan Brandon coming to the plate, a pair of singles and a ground out to second.
And again, I think smart move by Adri Malone there. Very tough play. Might have been able to catch it. She goes all out, but again, not worth it there. If that ball gets by you, got runners moving on. But again, keeping the Purple Riders right at first and second.
The winning run comes to the plate now in Brandon as the coaching staff for the Purple Riders will all meet now on the infield.
It's an interesting approach this Martins Ferry team takes. The assistants go on to the coach and kind of talk to the head coach and kind of all get it figured out at that point.
See what they've got in store with Brandon coming up to the plate. Adri Malone will now shade in because the last one was hit to the right side. But we'll see with the slapper at the plate where this goes. She'd really have to pull it towards right to go there. Mustangs up by 2. First delivery there from Blair. Drops a little bit low. Ball number 1. You start feeling that intensity ratcheting up a little bit here with a winning run at the plate.
You look around the ball field right now.
Tapper, left or right side. Fielded by Fair, and it's a district championship for the Mustangs.
What a game by Claymont there, right? Just a complete game. Went down early. Fantastic win for the Claymont Mustangs.
For the first time in school history, we told you a little history was on the line, but we weren't going to spoil it for you as the Claymont Lady Mustangs are moving on to the regional rounds. A fantastic game from top to bottom for the Mustangs all throughout, defensively, in the circle, at the plate. Claymont gets the complete team victory and are moving on to the next round.
Just a fabulous game by Claymont. Again, just the attitudes, the way to keep the chin ups, the way to keep fighting. Coach Edwards done a great job, and they are firing on all cylinders right at the right time of the season.
We'll head on to our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show and present our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game as Claymont picks up the 3-1 victory. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
When you pick up fresh deli meats and cheeses at your favorite local store, there's a good chance it started at Walnut Creek Foods. For years, Walnut Creek Foods has proudly supplied stores throughout Tuscarawas County with quality meats, cheeses, Amish-made favorites, bakery items, and specialty foods families know and love. Because around here, local matters, fresh matters, and relationships matter. From small-town markets to family dinner tables, Walnut Creek Foods is proud to help bring the flavor of Amish country home. Walnut Creek Foods, supporting local stores and the communities they serve.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
At Storage Stockade, it starts with listening. When you call or stop in, you'll find real people who take the time to understand what you're storing and help you choose the right space without pressure. Located in New Philadelphia, Storage Stockade offers clean, secure storage and smart options like Storage Defender, providing real-time alerts and 24/7 personal monitoring for added peace of mind. Whether you're storing household items, business inventory, or an RV or boat, you'll feel confident knowing your belongings and your experience matter. Storage you can trust, service you can count on. Visit StorageStockade.com. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartsville's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartsville's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
Welcome to your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. As on the field now, the Claymont Mustangs receive their district championship medals and will receive the district championship trophy out of Region 19 and the East 2 district. And Stump, we got to see a little bit of history made today with the Mustangs picking up their first ever school district title in softball.
Yeah, that was a great win. More importantly, it was a great team win. And so many of these girls in different positions, time at bats, really came through clutch in this. And it just wasn't one girl today. And that's what makes this, I think, win a lot of special in a lot of ways, that, there's so many girls that contributed to this. Coach Allie Edwards has these girls playing at a high level right now, right at the right time.
Well, as we go through some of the final stats here before we wrap up for the day, on the mound, Lexus Blair did not strike out a single batter, but still only gave up 5 total base knocks and the 1 run that came across. Unbelievable. Didn't even have to strike anybody out. That's a testament to that Mustangs defense.
Absolutely, Nick. And again, a really testament to her as well, pitching, because again, you don't have to, be striking everybody out. That's what all the, the lights and the newspaper articles go for. But how many times was she behind counts, came back, really put a lot of pressure on the batter right now, just made some timely pitches right at the right time.
Well, looking for the Claymont Mustangs, Blair gets the win on the mound, a 3-1 victory. At the plate, you had a bunch of different Mustangs that were stepping up in a big way. Ava Edwards, a perfect 3 for 3 today in 5 plate appearances. She was intentionally walked twice, logged a single, a double, and a triple, and knocked in a run. You also had a RBI driven in by Riley Fair on an RBI single. Lexus Blair 3 for 3 with an RBI walk, a pair of singles, and a double. And those were the runs that were driven in. I feel like I am forgetting. Well, no, that would be 3 if I could do quick math.
But to your point, just top to bottom of the lineup, again, how many great sacrifice bunts were taken care of, how many timely hits. Again, just an overall great win by the Claymont Mustangs there with all the girls contributing.
Well, they will now move on to the regional semifinals, and we'll have all those details coming up on the Big Z Sports Facebook page as, boy, what a celebration here from Cambridge, and it is well-earned. And, we still got our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Now, we went back and forth trying to figure this out, and it was really hard to kind of come down to a consensus because you had a couple players who really stepped up big. But something we chuckled about, we talked about the defense for the Mustangs. And normally when you talk about defense, you talk about a senior leader, and it kind of helps when they come just one hit shy of hitting for the cycle and have so much respect for her at the plate that they walk her twice. Our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game today, senior second baseman Ava Edwards. And also, this is a accumulation of 4 total years kind of award for Ava, finally getting a district crown.
Yeah, she is just the total package, total athlete, great attitude, really motivates her team well. And being involved in high school sports as we are, Nick, we've heard her name for years and years and years. It seems like she's been in high school forever. But she has just turned out to be a great senior leader for the Claymont Mustangs, as well as so many of the other people, the kids. Both of the Lawhons on the left side of the field, yes. Played solid. Ava at second. Adrian Malone, right field. Again, bobbled that ball. But, again, it's those little plays. Gets it home right away. Keeps the Purple Riders on base. Cottrell. Great play there. Was at the second inning, I think.
Sliding catch bouncing off of her left fielder making the grab.
And Brent Wise in left field, again, had some great plays with communication out there. So you could almost go, position by position. You could do a whole defensive award, really. Absolutely. And maybe that's what we should have done. But I was just so impressed with the Claymont Mustang team today, just with the attitudes. Again, the Purple Riders from Martins Ferry score first. Questionable call. You're thinking, oh, boy, here we go. But to your point, you never saw a chin drop at all. It almost kind of fired them up right now. And, again, just hats off to the Claymont Mustangs. Fabulous win. Congratulations to Coach Edwards and that entire team.
Stay tuned as we roll on with we'll wrap up your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. And on the way, more high school softball coming up as Garraway takes on Crooksville in another district championship showdown. But for now, a big congratulations to the Claymont Mustangs. And, hey, we'll see you in the regionals, Claymont.
That's going to be awesome.
Stay tuned. More high school softball on the way. Thanks to the Claxon Communications crew and my co-presenter, Aaron Stump. Final score, Claymont wins 3-1. Big Z Sports will be back at high school again here momentarily.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.